Well, we've got, what other topics have we? Oh, lawyers. We got lots of lawyers down there, don't we? Four firms.
We have one attorney. Well, we have Bond, Shenik, and King, who's the general legal counsel. I'm not real impressed with Ms. Smith.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I think she's always got to do this or that. I really had a problem when she decided she had to send this thing off to the state attorney general. Now, Bond, Shenik, and King has 300 attorneys on their list on their website, 7 or 8 offices throughout the country. They do work for the NCA in Shawnee, Kansas. She can't find somebody out of those 300 attorneys to come up with a legal. All it is an opinion. Lawyers make opinions.
What was the opinion on whether they could provide information to Cliff Owen?
It has something to do with paying them, or I'm not sure. The whole thing has just been a distraction for a year and a half. There's a lot of things that are going on.
Well, I don't know. Would you want to keep this legal arrangement? They've been using firms, Harris Beach, Bond, Shenik,
well, that's all this whole mess with the
Hancock and Estabrook and some other undisclosed firm in Albany. And they're all got the meter running, and now the mayor says she wants to do some more consulting with them to find out whether they should continue with the Olney proceedings. Now, there's only 7 meetings left.
Right.
They're going to run out of time to have these proceedings, aren't they?
I would think so. Chances are he's done in December 31st. I doubt that he'll get the number of write-ins to get up to the 4th place in the thing. It'd be pretty rare if he did.
Second place.
Second place. That happened in Ogdensburg there a few years ago. They had 3-4 guys get written in. I'd like just let the stuff be released. Now they talk about attorney-client privilege. I understand that. Some of it can't be probably released because it has a personnel issue, very possibly. And personnel issues are kind of a covered.
I know. But as far as the 2 council members, they don't have any protection. I mean, even though they are employees technically, but they've already. Well, I think Ms. Ruggiero said the other day that she said to Dr. Kimball, "You're not the one who's been smeared."
Right. Exactly.
There's some truth to that.
It is. I mean, I don't know the whole story, and probably no one will ever know the entire story. I mean, I do know that when I was at the meeting in January 21st or 2nd, when I walked in and I sat there, and former Mayor Smith was there, and I was kind of just batting the breeze with him, and the mayor came in and said, "You guys come on back to my office." Okay. They all went back there, including the manager. The attorney was on stream. I guess it was a snowy night. She didn't make it up here. And so all of a sudden, then the mayor comes out in 20 minutes, said there's an investigation going on. So I sent an email to the New York State Committee on Open Government, explained the whole situation of that meeting, kind of pretty detailed. Next morning, I got an email back saying the only person who can declare a meeting illegal is a court. Okay, you can say it's illegal, but the court has to determine that. There's 2 reasons. It has to be an open meeting or an executive session. That's the only 2 ways a public body can have a meeting. Now, there's a couple exceptions. One, if it's a political party caucus or something to do with the Public Service Commission. And that was the only other 2 things. Mm-hmm. So that meeting, if the mayor would have called an executive session to discuss personnel or whatever reason she wanted to call, it would have been the executive session meeting. They came back out and sat there for an hour and a half with 7 state troopers or criminal investigators asking for people's phones and everything else. I personally would not have given them my phone. Just because you want my phone, come to my house with a warrant tomorrow and I'll be glad to give it to you.
Well, what do you got to hide? That's what they said.
I don't have anything to hide. My mother she's passed away, anybody can look at my phone. There's nothing on my phone that I wouldn't show to anybody, but it's kind of an invasion of my privacy without a warrant. You got a warrant or a subpoena? Fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Good afternoon. You're on the air.
Yeah, Mayor, a couple things.